Alright, so what I'm using is Liqui Moly engine flush. Alright, so I'm driving around and getting the engine up to temperature. We're at 160. I'm kind of hoping that by the time I get to the house, it'll be roughly around 180 degrees. So what we're doing is I'm going to add some additive to the oil, and we're going to run this thing for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, break up any kind of deposits and possible sludge. So it's going to, you get it hot, you add the additive, then you run it with no load for 10 minutes, and that puts all that additive throughout the motor, breaks up any sludge, anything like that. And then when you drain the oil, hopefully all that sludge and stuff comes out with the oil. And then you top it all back up. You put the new gaskets on the exhaust solenoid, and I have a gasket for the intake solenoid, but I don't know if I'm gonna mess with that just because I don't have any faults on that one. But I might, who knows? I might go ahead and just do both of them. I have two gaskets. So stay tuned, and we'll get this thing up in the garage, get it up on some ramps, get the oil drained out, or get the additive ran through the engine. We're pulling back up in the driveway now. We're at 174. I've got to get the ramps set up too, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave this thing running while I get everything set up. Alright, so what I'm using is Liqui Moly engine flush. I've got the motor up to about 176 degrees, between 175 and 180 on the coolant.
Minimum oil filling of 3 liters is requested for optimum product performance. Add the contents to engine oil before the oil change. Let engine run or idle at speed for 10 minutes. Drain oil, change oil filter, and refill with fresh oil of high quality. Content sufficient for 5 liters, 5.28 quarts. Sump capacity, fully compatible with all commercial available oils. So, what we're going to do,
we're going to dump this stuff in and let it sit here and run for 10 minutes. You see, it doesn't look all that good there. We're just going to dump it in. .333, so at 330 or 343, we're going to shut off the motor and do the oil change. All right, so it's time to shut this thing down and start doing an oil change. And we're going to shut this garage door because it is cold outside. In Indiana right now, it's like 13 degrees outside. So, oh yeah, plenty of room. So this may not have been the best choice, but I went ahead and did the deal at Advance. So I got full synthetic, it's high mileage, 5W30. 4 quarts of that, or 5 quarts of that, right? Yep, 5 quarts of that. A Mobile 1 filter. And we're gonna see if this stuff will help any. What else do I got in here? Oh, the deal come with a free PB blaster. Can't go wrong with having some of that laying around. Let's start doing an oil change. While that oil is draining, we'll go ahead and pull the exhaust solenoid off. Alright, so to get this off, because the exhaust is the one in the back, pull your plug, and then there's 4 10mm bolts you got to get out. Okay, and that should just pop right up and make a mess. Blue jeans probably aren't the best absorbent, but that's what I had the closest. This one does have the mesh screen, so I'm not sure. This bad boy is hot. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. There is some gunk. Focus. Some gunk buildup on there. So I don't know. Maybe that's oh. Does not look bad. The wiring doesn't look bad either. We're still draining a little bit of oil. Alright, so here is the new filter, the new gasket with the screen. And it can only go on one way. So let's test this. We're going to put this on a meter, multimeter. So this is the one that I had bought to replace the original that I thought was bad, but the check engine light never went away. So we're going to check the coil on both of these. So the coil on this one is good. Check the coil on this one. Coil on this one is good as well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually make up some jumpers to plug this in, and then we can watch this thing fire. So I think I might have been able to get it. We'll set that up there. Positive is under here. Yep, you hear it? So this one works. Okay. You can see it moving in there. Barely, but you can see it. Drip here. We'll go ahead and close this up. See if we can not make a mess. Because my pan is pretty full. Alright, so clean paper towel. Clean paper towel. Man, that, and you know, part of that is probably that engine oil flush that I put through there. But that is nasty. Apparently just not enough oil, because we're on there. We're good. All right. Now, can we move this without spilling it? Oh, it's gonna be close because this thing is full. But now it's all drained out. It's, well, not cleaned up, but now it's time to fill her up. Let's start with the Lucas oil, engine oil. Stuff is super thick, and I think with the warmth of the motor, help it go in there. Alright, so I went inside and ran this under the hottest water I could get in the sink. Let's see if that did any. Nope. Didn't really do any good. Let's see if we can get a focus on this. Yeah, not really, but I think that's all I'm going to put in there for now. We're going to call that good. We are going to clear the engine code. Alright, connected. So what we do is we go down here, we go to fault codes, clear logged faults. Actually, let's go over here. Let's look at what fault codes are on there. P0027. Let's see what that is. That should be the exhaust solenoid. Exhaust valve control solenoid circuit range. So that is the one that we are going to clear, and we're going to check to see if what we just did with the new gasket and try to get some of the sludge and all that out of there. So we deleted the check engine light, as you can see over here, nothing there. The oil light's on because I have not started the car yet. So let's go ahead and do that. We got 220,000 miles. I just changed the oil in this thing 2,000 miles ago, but let's go ahead and fire this up. So it seems pretty quiet. I guess I changed the oil 5,000 miles ago. She's actually put some mileage on this thing, so it was even due for an oil change. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let this sit here and run for a few more minutes, just at an idle. Then I'll check the oil and then back it down off the ramps and then call this job done. Update my little thing here. So thanks for watching. Hopefully this fixes the issue. I will update, and then actually I'll probably have an update on this before you even see the video, because I'm pretty slow about getting these things edited and posted. I still have stuff I need to do to that over there. I'm lazy. I work 12-13 hour shifts. It's tiring to come home and then start tearing into something like this. So that job is not going to be that hard. I just need to do it. It's going to take longer because I'm going to want to record it. So with that, thanks for watching. Come back for the next video. Like, subscribe. We'll see you.